Welcome, everyone. How's your Sunday afternoon or evening? Just wait for a few minutes. I'm actually trying something a little bit different here. Trying to go live on Facebook and Instagram at the same time. So what are y'all doing this afternoon? Anything fun and exciting? I just had my niece just had her firstborn's first birthday party, so it was so much fun. So what are you all into? Where are you all coming from? So today I'm actually going to talk about Magnolia. Super excited about this oil. And for those of you who may not know what Magnolia is actually used for, so I just want to go into that. I'm going to give you some fun recipes at the end too. So I'm all about easy applications. So I really want people to be able to use the oils easily and teach others how to use them as well. So easy applications is absolutely fabulous. So here's the Magnolia. So just get up there. That one's a little crooked on there. There's the Magnolia. It's actually in a roller ball. It's super awesome. And the smell is kind of floral and sweet. So I just love putting it on my wrist. So one easy way is simply just as your natural perfume is absolutely incredible. So, so let's dig into Magnolia a little bit. So it has its main chemical constituents, it has 80% in lean oil, alcohol. So that's similar, that chemistry is similar to ylang ylang and lavender, as well as bergamot. So any of those oils, so it's going to have some of those same benefits as those oils. So very calming, anxiousness is really going to help with that. And because of that high contact, it's also going to be really calming to be able to sleep. So one thing that I like to do is layer a couple different oils. Magnolia on the bottom of your feet. Lavender is another great one to actually layer on the bottom of your feet. So you can also put Serenity on the bottom of your feet, as well as bergamot. Now, if you're one of those that really struggle with being able to settle your mind, you might want to grab like Balance or Vetiver, or ones if you actually have a really hard time, actually, you know, you're laying in bed and you know all this stuff that you have to do and your mind's going 1,000 miles an hour, you know, the Vetiver and Balance are going to be great oils, but the Magnolia is just very calming and really helps with anxiousness. So let's get into, because of its high levels of the chemical constituents, it's also going to affect the emotions. So we touched on skin, so I want to actually touch on a few fun things with skin. So with the skin, it's getting cold here, so we don't really need this one at this point. But if you're out in the sun a lot, if you're coming to me from Florida or somewhere nice and sunny, if you're out in the sun a lot and you had too much sun, then one thing that the Magnolia is really going to be good for is any type of soothing to the skin. So any type of skin damage, it's really going to help support that. It's very soothing and cooling to the skin. So I'm just going to go ahead and give you a nice little recipe. So what I like to do is take two drops of the Magnolia and 2 drops of the lavender and 2 drops of frankincense with about 1 ounce of aloe vera, and you can actually use some lotion too, but I just use the aloe vera, and like a 2 ounce jar bottle of you want to make sure you do it in glass, so about 2 ounces of that. So you'll have plenty of room. And I just put a little bit, and sometimes, if you've had way too much sun, then you can actually add a little bit extra Magnolia and lavender as well as the frankincense. It's just really calming and really helps you recover from everything that you've put your skin through, like any type of skin damage, because that sun can be really powerful. So let's get into, so we talked about the anxious. It's very uplifting. So one way I love to apply it is the bottom of my feet to the wrists, and rub your wrists together. And one great thing too, when we were talking about sleeping, I also like to put it on my wrist because I usually sleep on my side. So therefore, I'm really going to smell the oils while I'm sleeping, as well as, you know, put the same oils in a diffuser as well. So you actually get that aromatic benefit through the diffuser all night. So you can actually set that so you're actually getting the benefit and it's out into the air. So you're really getting that while you're sleeping. So one thing I also like to do is also going to help with that female cycle and really balancing out everything that you go, because our hormones are, the levels are actually always changing. So it's really going to help support the hormone imbalances that you might have going on at a particular time. So one thing I like to do is actually take it in a circular clockwise position. I'm a massage therapist, those that you don't know, and literally I always start off at the right side and just go up and across and down, ascending, the transverse and descending. So I like to go in the direction of the intestinal tract. So if you forget that, just simply remember go in a circular motion and a clockwise massaging. Forget that, you can go straight up. So that way you don't, if you forget which way, you know, am I supposed to go right? Am I supposed to go left? If you forget, just go straight up so you don't even have to worry about it, okay, guys? So again, if you have any questions, give me some love and share my video. So moving on. So this is also going to be great for respiratory support. So anything that you have going on respiratory-wise, seasonal threats, anything that you're really sensitive to that might be blooming at a certain time, this is actually really going to help support that. So again, the back of the neck, on your chest, so you can smell it, the bridge of your nose, you can actually put it underneath your nose, the bottom of your feet. Just get the oil on and then just literally just start massaging it in. It's absolutely incredible. So one thing that I like to combine with the respiratory support is like cardamom and eucalyptus. Eucalyptus is going to be fantastic for that, and so is cardamom. So so if we want to promote a healthy libido, one thing you can do is the Magnolia is also going to be great for that. So the bottom of your feet, your wrist, and actually I apply it over the respiratory, backtrack, the reproductive organs. You just massage into that. Nothing like a live video, but you just massage into that, and it's going to be very cleansing to the body too. So anywhere that you might want to actually put it in your lotion and you need a different areas to actually cleanse the body, you can actually, you know, abdominal is also a great area. Again, the back of your neck, the bottom of your feet. I like to do the bottom of your feet because you're less likely to have a skin sensitivity to the bottom of the feet because the skin is actually thicker. So moving on. So one thing I like to do is layer the oils. I don't like to put all the oils in the palm of my hand and put it on. I like to get the full effect of each oil. So if you're using it for bedtime, if you're using it for anxiety, if you want to like increase, because this oil is also good to increase the lymphatic system. So that means it's also going to be really cleansing to the liver as well. So you want to layer each oil. So say that I was going to do this at night, what I would want to do is put the Magnolia on first and then just put the Serenity on, any other oils that you may be using, you know, like we talked earlier about the balance and the vetiver, being able to settle down the mind, you know, but I want you to do one oil at a time. And if you're going to use any of the oils on children, what you want to do is just dilute it more, or the elderly, you also want to dilute it. So do I have any question, guys? So fun facts about, I always find this a little interesting, fun facts about different oils. You know, where I help my dad in the garden all the time, you know, I know that there's certain things in the garden that you have to pick at certain times. Like lettuce, for instance, if you pick it in the middle of the day, it's like really sour. And sometimes he'll go out there and pick, and I'm like, oh, I can, you know, I have very sensitive taste buds, so I can really tell that. And then, you know, cucumbers is another one that you want to be careful. So with Magnolia, what they have to do is actually pick it in the early morning or in the late evening so that they can actually distill it for the oil. So it's always like little fun facts. So any of y'all have lack of energy, you know, your kids are pulling you this way, that way, work is kind of crazy. Magnolia is really going to help you with that boost of energy. It's great for any type of cognitive things going on to help support the brain as well. So you need a boost, you know, to help boost that memory. This is actually going to support your brain as well. So we can all use a little bit boost of energy and supporting the brain. So when I give a massage, one thing that I like to do, I use Magnolia to help with tightness, painful joints, whatever they may have going on. One thing I love to massage in combination with the Magnolia is actually marjoram is a great one to use to combine, and Roman chamomile, because it's really going to support the muscle tissue and joints as well. So those 3 oils are absolutely fabulous. So let's see if I want to tell you anything else. Speaking of massage, so scar tissue, wounds. So one thing I love to do with that is I drop a frankincense, a drop of metalluca, and if you have manuka, that is absolutely going to be one to go with too. Or the immortelle. I like the immortelle, but for this instance, so those are the oils I go with. But combining Magnolia and metalluca and frankincense for scar tissue is really going to be helpful. So you can put that in a little bit of lotion in areas of injuries. You know, if you've had a lot of different like adhesion, scarring, it's going to be great in those areas. So what oils would you want to use with this? Any of the citruses, because this has a sweet, very uplifting aroma. So any of the citruses are really going to be good. And I love putting like frankincense and sandalwood with this oil as well. And I you know, again, just layer. I like to massage it all over my face. Like today, you know, actually, when I got to the little birthday party, I took the Magnolia and massaged it all over Jessica so that she could, you know, this is her firstborn, so she's a little anxious. So great for the wrist, and just literally just massaged it all over. And then I combined that with copahiba, or some people call it copahiba, and then the frankincense. So incredible combination. So do I have any questions on this oil? But I want to give you a couple more recipes before we get too carried away. So a nice rollerball blend is 2 drops of the Magnolia. And literally, I know you're like, that comes in a rollerball. How am I going to get 2 drops? So literally, you just pop this off and literally just take 2 drops. And you can get a dispenser and literally 2 drops in another rollerball. So 2 drops of marjoram and 2 drops of the helichrysum. I found with helichrysum, you're actually going to, I find that it just amplifies any oil that you're actually working with. So if you want to like really give an extra kick, just add a helichrysum to anything. And then 2 drops of the Roman chamomile. So it's a great rollerball blend. So one more thing I want to go over. I've been recently asked for like different combinations on sugar scrubs. So, and I'm going to be making some different sugar scrubs. So I want to give you a combination for a sugar scrub. So you take 6 drops of the Magnolia, Okay, ready for that? 6 drops of rose, which is absolutely incredible. 6 drops of neroli. And let me just go ahead and show you these. Here's the rose. See if you can see that. I still haven't mastered this camera on here. There, 6 drops of rose. And again, you just pop the lid off. Where's neroli? And then 6 drops of the neroli. Okay. And then I like to add 2 drops of the wild orange. Wintertime is fine, but just keep in mind, if you're putting any citruses in it, you need to be careful out in the sun. You don't want to get burnt. So we're not going to get any sun around here. But if you're in doubt, get the green mandarin, because you don't get the skin sensitivity as far as getting burnt with the sun. So this combination is incredible for a sugar scrub. And literally then you take a half a cup. I like to use the raw cane sugar because it's going to give you a little bit more for the skin, more effective. So, and if you don't have some, you can just use regular white sugar or regular brown sugar. And literally you just mix that up. And then I like to put that in about a 4-ounce jar. But then you want to put about a half a cup of the fractionated coconut oil in there. And you can use anything that's good for your skin. So if you don't have any of the fractionated coconut oil, then what you want to, you can use avocado oil is absolutely fabulous. Grapeseed oil is good. You can even use olive oil, but I just like to use the fractionated coconut oil. But any type of oil that's good to actually give it some moisture, so you can like literally stir it up and you just apply it to the area that you want to use the sugar scrub on. And then you just leave it on there for a couple minutes, and then you wash it off and your skin just feels absolutely incredible. So try that, guys. And if you're wondering about combinations, you know, what other oils can I put into a sugar scrub? Literally just pick a few out. Think about what you actually want to accomplish, and know the benefits of the oils. And if you don't know what you want to accomplish, literally just grab some, take off the lids, put them together like in your hands, and literally smell it. So that's what it's going to smell like when you put it into like a sugar scrub or a lotion. So it gives you a little idea of what that product is going to smell like in the end result. You can do that in bath soaks. You can do that in Epsom salt soaps, whatever you would like. So again, so I hope this helps. And again, give me some love, and I hope you have a wonderful Sunday afternoon, what we have left of it. I'm actually going to make some bread for our homemade stuffing for Thanksgiving. So, so I'll be a little busy. What are you all into? So please tell me. And if you would want some essential oils and you don't know where to get them, please contact me and I will give you a free consultation and we'll get you started. And I will be your guide through your journey to wellness and health, okay? And if someone told you about this video, contact them, do the right thing, and they will help you. And if you have any other questions, please contact me. Any different recipes that you would like. Again, you know, the important thing is just, the magic's in these bottles. You can't do it wrong. Even if you saw the box of oils over here, you just grab one. You haven't say, I haven't used that oil in a while. What do I use it for? You know, the beauty part about it is if you don't know, you're going to get health benefits from it. So just grab that oil, put it on your wrist or the bottom of your feet, put it in the diffuser, and get the benefits. It's, you know, these oils are, you know, the chemical constituents in all of these oils are really amazing. So even if you don't know what you're doing, just open up the bottle. It doesn't take long to open up this bottle. So just open up the bottle, put it on the bottom of your feet, even if you don't know what you're doing. So don't purchase an oil and don't use it, even if you don't know what it's for. Grab it, put it on the bottom of your feet with some fractionated coconut oil. If it's in a roller ball, rub it on there behind the ears and literally just put it in. I mean, just massage it in. I have a diffuser necklace on. Just Yeah, get the, oh, it's so sweet in her. And it has a very fruity smell. And then I have like a little West Virginia. Go, West Virginia. And literally just start applying it everywhere. Okay. It's definitely so easy. So any questions? If not, I will be back later. And if you want to know about a certain product, oil, please let me know. And we'll get started on that. And one thing I want to backtrack a little bit on, I just wanted to share this with you. This is the massage therapist coming out at me. So we talked a little bit about Magnolia being really supporting to the lymphatic system. This is just like a little pointer. I'm actually certified in I have training in lymphatic drainage. So, you say you put the Magnolia on your abdominal region. Literally what I want you to do is I'm going to show you just with my forearm. Literally, lymphatic is very superficial. So what you want to do is, like, say on your abdominal region, literally 5 grams of pressure, because if we're in the tissue, we're way too deep. So literally just apply it, like 5 grams of pressure, to increase that lymphatic flow. You may not be able to feel it, but literally, if you're in the tissue, that's way too deep. So literally, with your kids, you can, if they have something going on, increase the lymphatic flow. I mean, you can do it around your eyes, really increase. And it doesn't matter if you don't feel and you don't know which way the lymphatic system is going. Literally, you will increase it. Just 5 grams of pressure, guys. Abdominal region, to really boost that lymphatic system and really help cleanse the liver and just really support the liver as well. I mean, literally just 5 grams of pressure, 5 grams of pressure. And what's neat is, one thing I like to tell people to do is, if you're doing it yourself, you don't have to be a therapist. I mean, and just remember, come from your heart. That allows you to be able to feel what's going on in your body. Like, literally just, if you've had a stressful day, just imagine, I'm coming from my heart. I'm coming from my heart. And that will allow you to feel, and even if you don't, it doesn't matter, you're going to improve that lymphatic system. So get your oils out and have a wonderful Sunday. And I promise that's it for now. And again, if you have any questions, please post it and share my video and give me some love. Woo-hoo. And tell me a little bit about yourself. So I will see you later. Thanks, guys.